So today, 2 days before I head off this lovely getaway, lovely little retreat. Frankie, can you please just stop being a sausage dog? Right, let's get it. So what I'm doing is actually art on this board, like actually drawn art, because I'm trying to get back drawing again on like paper and damn it. Bear with, I feel like it's an actual state. Brush everything off real quick. It's a bit of a messy. So as you can see, I'm really good at tidying up. Like masterclass. Pop a coffee there. Let's get it. So, well, I'm excited for this week ahead. I'm joking, man. Good things are coming now. I can feel it. I can feel it. But it seems as nobody wants to help me, as in the people who. It's quite funny, but it happens. You know what I mean? It's a phenomenon. I can't remember what it's called, but the other part of it is, yeah, man, welcome. The other part of it is people have been distant since they've seen the company's growth. Like, people have clearly been jealous, and there's no reason to be jealous. Like, there was somebody I was trying to. I said, "Can you give me some yellow boards so I can refurbish some?" And yeah, he was fine with it, and he was so calm. And then I told him about who I'm going to be working with potentially in the wheels, and the response I got was, You're going to be working with them. You got a message from them." Sort of like you could tell, you could feel that the jealous tones even in the text, and I was just like, "Yeah, man, it's going to be good for all of us and all this stuff, you know." I can't stand jealousy, so fuck it. For greed in it, jealousy and greed's just nasty. As I say, I know these people have been jealous. What are you saying, bro? So yeah, as I say, he was gonna give me some more balls to refurbish, not refurbish, but practice on. Found out who I was gonna be working with, and then got kind of, he's like, "You're gonna be working with him." Well, then, bigger company, so. I just don't get the point of jealousy, man. It's fair enough if someone's trying to just take it for themselves. I can quite run the business myself, but still, I've offered people, you know, there's a few people that stay in loyal brokers. They're not, in my opinion, enough about it. Like once in a lifetime opportunity. Obviously, these are the wheels as well. Need to finish in with the graphic. Unique formula. It's very exciting shit, man. Very exciting. Right. So I need to take a sec out because apparently the emotes have gone. I don't understand this shit. I don't get technology fully. Let's start this graphic out. I feel like I need my iPad as reference. So I'm actually going to draw on the board. Frankie, move. Back it up. Move, man. Good girl. Right. I do really like that as well. Damn it. Oh well. I love that SP. Right, so I'm going to quickly... Which one am I going to do? I'm going to try and do this graphic, but what we're going to do, instead of printing it off or anything like that, I'm actually going to try and draw it. Redraw it onto the board. So this one here. So this could be a slight challenge. But I'm up for the challenge. Where that looks dark as shit. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm worrying when it's on a big project, so I think it's because, oh, why am I not just doing this? There you go. Smart move. Move that back a tad. Yes, I will be using a ruler for precise. Sorry, just concentrating. That one. It's literally concentrating as deep as I can. Hope I'm having a good, whatever day it is. I cannot remember. I love working from home. It's like no need for the brain to work on dates. So I'm going to go in and stain this where it looks good. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry guys, I'm so tired this morning. I'm waking up slowly with it. Slowly but surely. I'm doing this graphic on the board, but instead of heat transferring it, I'm going to redraw it. So it may take like a while, because I want to actually engrave the board as well. So where I've obviously drawn it, engrave it. I think we're quite sick. Because I've done stonemasonry and carpentry for, yeah, I was going to utilise that skill. So draw what I've drawn here on the board instead of heat transferring it, so I can then engrave exactly where it is. Probably give it a coat of paint and layer ink in where it is. Maybe even give the tree a bit of texture or something like that. We'll see. I've had a lot of inspiration seeing things recently, and kind of just I like heat transferring around. It makes it easier, but it's feels a bit more personal. This is one of my old decks that I refer, but when I'm sanded down, it's just so funny because you've got people who are supporting you at the get go, and then they see where your company's going, and then they fucking don't bother. At the end of the day, the people who are now supporting me, the people that matters. Do you know what I mean? I don't seek everyone's approval. I don't need it. I don't care really. I always set out for this as a hobby. Just like skating was, you know what I mean? Skating was like hobby, passion, deep passion. Just getting the initial part done. Fucking pens, these ones really piss me off. Pencil, I meant to say. Well, it's a pencil pen, isn't it?
Do you remember what the speaker's called?
It's got a weird name in it.
Is your Bluetooth on?
Don't think so.
Radio.
Oh,
That's fine.
my bad.
It's okay.
It's okay. So I literally had to shape it a particular way. Give it almost a angled tip. So I have a flatter side and then a pointy side, which you cannot achieve with a sharpener. It's actually very hard to achieve like this. It might snap. So what I'm redrawing on the board, I'm going to be redrawing this. It's my drawing anyway, but I just thought instead of heat transferring it, I think it'd be quite cool to redraw again. On the medium sake. On wood, it's pretty difficult, but It's actually turning out alright so far. When I get a little more into it, I'll show people. Frankie shush and trying to work. So she's just doing it. I call it micro whining. She's trying to not like annoy me or draw attention to herself, but still trying to get attention regardless. Don't worry, she's had it. I'm not just ignoring her. She just can't go out there while there's cleaning taking place. Because she has the survival instincts of a sponge. Perfect. Sorry, so sometimes I just want to do art, just chill, doodle, and a slightly different medium to what I'm used to for a while. I've done that like way too close. What's good, bro? So I'm in a skateboard company, but I'm putting this graphic I drew onto this deck, but I'm redrawing it on the board rather than heat transferring it on like I've done with some other graphic. Well, most of my boards. So it's made finger boards too. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. That's wrong, innit? Oh no, go on. I was correct. Banging. I'm never normally right with that. Frank, you're not leaving the room, they're cleaning. Oh, my legs, man. That's a whistly tune. Right, I can't believe how old this song is now. I know you guys probably can't hear it. Maybe just okay. Maybe just. Now it looks real sus, so solve that. So it won't be drawn on with a pencil. It will be probably engraved, to be fair, as it's a skateboard, because I do want to do some engraved decks. And I just think these graphics would look particularly sick engraved. And this is what I mean by I do tattooing as well. I get like to tattoo myself first off. Not everywhere. it sounds like she put musical chairs in there or some shit. I love the fact after doing art for a while, you really kind of don't need to like space things out. I think those fucking. So that's the. Can people even see the syringe I started to draw on it? Probably not. This is the drawing. This is my drawing anyway, but I'm redrawing it on the board. So this is a series of ones I've done. One of them's like half a tablet, half a wheel. One's half a board, half a cigarette. It's meant to simplify like addictions and how they can be good and bad, really. I know you want to leave the room, but you can't. There's bleach on the floor. Frankie, use your sense of smell and stop having the survival instincts of a sponge, okay? She's just literally one like wine. There's bleach all over the floor. Shh. Distracting me, bro. Sure, when everyone's having a good Tuesday. It's Tuesday again, yeah? Yeah, I think so. So this is a graphic I'm redrawing on the deck. I just can't bother to press it, actually. And then I'm going to engrave it. Where I've, so I'm going to go through some little tools. Because where I've done stonemasonry and carpentry before, I'm kind of a bit like utilising those skills. Obviously, I'm making actual skateboard decision an old deck I'm refurbishing. So I was meant to be getting a deck for something that kind of fucked me over. So, ooh, that was fucking clean, bro. First attempt. Let me get it again. Nah, see what I mean. I now can get nollie back thinking impossible sometimes. Okay, maybe not today. Luckily it's not for sale, don't worry. For anyone that's just joined, I'm redoing this graphic on the deck, but then I'm drawing it on rather than heat transferring it, and then I'm going to engrave it and then stain it. Just for practice. Because so pretty much those people I've been a bit nice to people, right? Especially people I'm going to offer some sponsorship to, and there's one that's stayed through all the way through. But one of them, when I told them who I was going to be working with, clearly got very jealous. And literally a week before, he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll give you some decks." Straight up ignoring me now. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't particularly care, really, to be honest. Because I'll do it anyway. So that song ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Facts. I'll show everybody in a sec. Give them a little wander. And into the bank. Ready? hard flip or not. Close. It's a good little warm up for the hands. Oh, fuck off then. Let's finish the graphic. It's good though, so I mean it's like mental breaks. If you've got ADHD, just spam it out and then come back to it. And it does satisfy. If you're a skater and you want to hit those tricks, the tricks I've been hitting recently, I hit a nose blunt, laser board, then I hit a nose blunt, nollie flip tail. I mean, it makes you feel like, I'd say about at least 10%. Depends how good you were at landing tricks on a skateboard before. I recommend it if you're older as well. You know, job, you're busy, you don't want to bust your body out. I slipped a disc in my spine, tore my ACLs, had a compound fracture. So, yeah, that's why. I still skate. Ain't nothing going to stop me skating, but just sensibly. If you're a bit like a street skater, or even like a heavy transition vert skater, like, do you know what I mean? It's ideal. That's what I'm saying. Trust me, give it a go. Don't knock it till you try it. Because I promise you now, I bet some people who don't skate anymore, can't skate, actually get really depressed because you can't do what you once loved. That's perfect. Shit. Yeah, that'll do. I draw well, but straight lines on wood, fuck that. Pardon me. Whoa. Right. Looks sus right about now. this is a part that's going to give me a fucking aneurysm, I feel. So I know it seems weird right now, but I'm visualising. This is what I have to do. I'm like back and forth. I am looking at my own drawing that I'm just going to redo on the deck. The quality's so shit from this distance. Oh well. Gives me a base to work with now. Fuck knows what I called this live, because if it's sesh, I apologise to people. Because I have my mind set on a piece of art. It's going to be stained. This is just so I can get it on the board. No tracing. I don't like that. It's not cheating. It's still art. It's just I kind of want to showcase my actual art skills drawing on the wood anyway. For one of my drawings, it just feels like it could be a little bit more original that way. Like it's still my drawing, but then people say I was cheating drawing on an iPad, and I can't help but agree a little bit. It's not cheating, it's still art, but it is a hell of a lot easier, yes. Yeah, back. Sorry, it's just happy being able to do art again like this. Surprising yourself every time. Nice thing. As this will be engraved, and this is already. I'm just not tracing, just kind of copying a drawing I've already done. I just don't want to heat transfer it. I'm gonna really do that fucking branch right there. No, tree down a little bit. Actually, add a branch up there, and content up here, and like this. Not looking too shabby, not looking too shabby. Shabby jam. Yeah, the grains through the tree. Like that. Second sausage. Chill. Because you know what's also annoying is I had somebody be like, ooh, you know, AI art. Can you shush? Enough. You're not allowed out there right now. Otherwise you'd be allowed out there. Branch. This is generally just the start then. So the trick, I'm trying to do better when I can flip it around and try and finish it off. So that sounded really fucked up. Ooh. It's pretty cool. Well, take that one back. So, trying to redo the graphic that I've done, drawing wise. So here's the needle, the syringe entry. It's trial and error at the moment. It's been so long since I've drawn anything like this on wood. We are going to make it look good. right, it's really often, yeah, true, very true. So I've been trying to draw this, but with a pencil on wood, and I haven't done it for a while. The medium's pretty difficult. So here's the start of the needle. Here's the tree. Obviously, it's going to be engraved. Well, I say obviously, like everybody knows what's the workings of my mind. I'm just doing it with the pencil right now, so I don't actually figure out where I'm going to engrave, how I'm going to do it. Probably just going to go through and like chisel layer lines and things into it and stuff like that. Slowly but surely, yeah. I don't want to do it one for one like it is off that, because to me, what I like about trees is, especially dead trees, I can draw live trees as well. It's kind of dumb saying it, people want to see my art, but there's always still that self-doubt. Right, bear with. This is funny because I was maybe getting some decks off of some people, but the people I was going to be doing it are clearly messing me about, and I just think, truthfully, it's because they're jealous. That sounds bad. I don't want that to be the case. But they were so chatty and all good with me until I said who I was potentially working with. They seemed shocked. Like they didn't believe me, which is cool because I still can't process them. Unfortunately, I can't say anything yet, but it'll be when I send the wheels off. So these are they're in the testing phases right now. True. Very, very true. It's a very lonely life then, but I mean, I'm used to that shit, so. But the thing is, I would have been without proper family anyway. It's not boohoo, I don't care. I actually don't, because you got to learn to care for yourself in life. And like the whole saying, oh, you've got to learn to love yourself, or others can love you. But then even if others don't love you, loving yourself is still so much, you know what I mean? It's healing. Okay, yeah, you want to leave, bro, but you can't go out there. There's bleach on the floor, sausage. So I'm talking to the dog. No, you can't go out. I don't know what, I'm going to flip it around and see if this is actually better. So what I'm trying to redraw is this, but obviously bear in mind, this is just the start of it again. Very rough with a pencil on wood. It's not easy. I mean, the iPad screen is smooth. Shit, like, it's just like butter. But I know it'll come out the same because that's why I love pencils, because you can go over it, correct it. I need to have way more like vining because it's meant to be like a tree, but also look like veins. Yeah, I'll show you guys. So this is my art style. So that's the original. I forget to do pre-sketches of some art, but I have saved some. So I'll show people a few quick. Thank you. There's this one. Don't show people and waste all of it. There's this one here, which will arguably one of my favourites, which will go on a jumper. Still trying to get my signature to be like This one I done yesterday. It's just really simple, but I love it. So that's the SP for the logo for Sociopath. I will be doing it as soon as I have some more money coming. I'll be putting these onto boards and tops and whatnot. Another one. See the addictions there. I love it, and it's so easy to just like if you look and you see it's just blended all weird and stuff. I just blended, added white dots, but it's the bigger picture that people need to focus on when it comes to art. Right, let me find some more. Anxiety creature. This one was for a response that I was going to be, I'm not going to lie. So, I mean, people just are jealous. I done, that was scary, wasn't it? Sorry for the jump scare there. Not really good with colour. See, I mean, it becomes more childish when I colour. It is. So, I was in mind, yeah, it's addiction, but it's the whole point of it is, like, the whole concept of Hood Rich, what you're saying, you're going to get, no, you're going to end up in jail. Do you know what I mean? You're going to end up thinking you're some gangster when it's just not the case. What else have I got? All the Seance one. This is nice, but I need to change the colour up. Sapphire is way too light. But I'm trying to do this scatty art style. But yeah, it's this side. It's like, what do you think? That no, working hard is going to get you somewhere in life, not being a knob dicking about doing that sort of stuff. Wait, I might have a pre-sketch of a few of them so people can see, because I have to. I'm terrible. I could not sit there and do a what's it called, time lapse, because I move around too much. But there's the wolf one before it became the wolf one when I took a screenshot. Just a very simple to add in these like little bits, and then you just go in and go in and go and go over and over. But then it ends up taking really long to do a piece of art. I appreciate that. So I've today decided to try and draw this on here from scratch, without doing any heat transfer, so people can kind of see the art more. But please understand, well, people who know art, is very difficult to draw on wood that's been sanded down. It's not a fresh board; it's an old board, so there's like cracks and grains in it. I'm kind of hoping that helps with the shading parts of the tree. It just looks really rough right now. It's accepting that, you know, good things take time. There's this little motion out for drawing tree bark. It's like you do this. If you do this, it rounds the top off, and then it acts like a knot in the tree. You know how like trees are like got like bark in it, but they're not just lines. They're like lumps and bits. Trust me. I'll zoom in a bit and show people this. That was one of and then see where like one branch may come down here, where that one will look more 3D. I then will shade it so much deeper in here, but then that means I know I'm not going to keep that as a pencil. I just know to engrave deeper. Okay, I was going to say peace, love, and appreciation all at the same time. God knows how that would have come out. I appreciate it, bro. I'm excited too. I'll keep posting about it. I'll probably get most of it done today, to be honest, but it's the engraving part might take a little longer. Like, I don't know how to do it. It's because it's wood in it, that's the paint. Yeah, it's pissing down. It's maybe like a dead tree. It's maybe like dying because, you know, well, And I'm struggling to find inspiration for graphics and battling my own addictions. This one's life and death, diazepams between kind of being doped up, or well, they all choose between being sober or not. But Frankie, enough. Shh. You're stuck in this room forever. Okay, accept it. But yeah, peace, man. Have a good one. So I kind of get deep stuck in my art sometimes. Well, I'm not sorry, actually. I just feel bad that people just staring at nothing. So I'm trying to, don't judge this right now. Actually, don't judge what you want. It's me trying to do the syringe and the tree part drawing without any. I'm not using reference now. I've used my picture for reference enough. Are you rolling or am I rolling? Oh, thank you. Very kind. See, artists have medical too. Doesn't make you lazy. If anything, I don't want to stop working. Well, I'm not stopping, but I'm going out for just a little. That's going to be fucking sick when that's done. And as I say, I'll engrave quite literally most of it. Excuse the soul, bro. Jesus loves you. And I can stain this deck as well. I don't know what colour I'm going to do it. I think hand-drawn decks though would be fucking awesome. Whoa. See, I'll finish this when I come back from the swamp. Finish, it's a strong word. I'm going to engrave it as well with the graphic that I've done it. Put onto it. It'd be easier than a fingerboard. That was a fucking nightmare to engrave yesterday. Frankie, enough. Because you know what now? You're not going to be quiet, are you? No. Should I put on my bed? Go on. In. all clean up. Anyway, I'm off briefly. I feel like I'm in it, well, probably like 10 minutes. And then I'll be back on fingerboard for a bit. Oh fuck, that's a good stretch, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back and go for a smoke, then when I come back, I'm gonna finish. And then, this looks rough at the moment, but then engraving it. Exciting times. Oh, really? No more kings? This shit's pissing me off now. Where are they gone? Use these ones. I think I've just avoided the rain, so that's good. Right. Ow, my eye. Right. Let me tuck this. I'll be back in 10 minutes to finish the skateboard off. 15 minutes. Anyway guys, I'll be back in 10 to finish this board off. It's going to be engraved. I'm just drawing. I can't really see it right now because I'll go over it with black. It's not finished. It's one of my drawings anyway, but I've like redrawn it rather than heat transfer it on. Because I like to keep things interesting, even though it might be a little bit more work. People might consider it tedious. I would rather give myself more to do than be bored doing the same thing all the time. So designing a skateboard or engraving it or whatever I'm going to do with this one. I'm happy I've drawn it on the iPad anyway first because it's something I can go off of. But I just don't want to heat transfer this particular set of graphics. I want to like hand draw them all. And then engrave it and then probably line it with like a resin. You can't see it right now, but there's a needle on the other side's like a dead tree. It's just because it's pencil and the lighting shit. But when I come back, I'm going to finish this today for sure. And then also sort out the wheels. And try. I literally need to test the wheels. I need to go skating. But it's raining at the moment, so that won't be happening. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like my other skateboards I've done are full on heat transferred. I can't even show the graphic underneath. Damn it! Oh well. And then the board's up on the wall. But someone pretty much tried to. A few people talking at the time when I go about art and stuff like that. So I'm like, by doing it like this, kind of like AI and art and stuff like that, like that would literally be letting it take my job. I don't understand it when people accuse artists of it. Like normally an actual artist, especially one that was around before AI. I think it's incredible what it can do, but I'm not gonna let it take what I don't. You know what I mean? Like, feels dumb as shit. I was around when you had A's and not numbers. A star in art. That's not right. My point is why the whole point of art is to feel that you've achieved something. It's like you know what I mean? Even if it's just a stick man. I love when people go, I inherently can draw straight away. It took me years and years to learn how to draw. But it's dedication, it's muscle memory, just like skating, it's just like fingerboarding and all this shit. Nothing just comes like that. If it doesn't, I mean, you're blessed. For
sure, but I think someone the other day who I really respect trying to hint at, he's like, oh yeah, doing my art, because he thought, it probably wasn't me, but you do sit there and think, I wonder if he's hinting that he thinks mine's AI. So by doing it by hand, you can clearly see that I can do art without even stencil or sketch or do it on the live. Good at shading, colours, free drawing. So I'm getting tattooing as well at some point. But anyway, I'm gonna go have this. I'll be back in 10. Peace, love. I'll catch you.